Hi all. If you didn't know, Omni comes with 3 really cool AI options when querying through their tool. If you're in the workbook experience within a topic, you have options to all 3 of these. So let's just go through them. The first one is the AI Query Helper here on the left. You're all probably familiar with something like this. It's a typical chatbot experience, and it's all over the place now. You know what this is going to do. I'm going to ask it some information here. Let me clear my screen, say, show me the total, say the number of orders by delivery date, and it's going to actually go through the topic we're in. Right now we're in the orders topic inside of the e-commerce data set, and voila, we got our order items by delivery date. And then maybe I want to actually pivot on these. Can you pivot this data set by category? And I already know that it can, right? So, but Blobby here can't pick up on sarcasm, right? But here it is, a pivot by category, pretty helpful. There's a number of other things it can do. We're very familiar with this. But here's a couple of other things that maybe you didn't know about. Omni also offers an AI widget for filtering. Mind you, I was playing around with this earlier and I got an error. This is what you would get if you run into something like this. But let's ask it something maybe a bit simple and then maybe a bit more nuanced. Can you show me categories, or I should say, can you filter, but we'll just say show me. Can you show me categories that start with the letter A? Now this is something we could totally do ourselves. I can just go into the filter widget on top of the category, drop down and do starts with, and I can type in the character I like. But you know, we save time using these AI functionality, and because it's prescriptive, and this is what I like about it, because we're only adjusting filters, it's not going to adjust the whole data set for us. It kind of works. Yeah. So you know what? I can go into some more depth here, but the truth is, this is helpful. It's something that I'd like to try out. If I can't think of something off the top of my head on how to query it, I don't waste any time. I just use this the native language filter up top, and voila, I'm off and running. All right, so there's one more feature, or AI feature rather, I'd like to talk about, and it's actually associated with the Excel functionality. And to do this one, do this one justice, I'm going to remove the pivot here so we can see actually some more of our data here. And if you didn't know, Omni offers an Excel functionality here. So up here on this icon, you can actually add a column, and this column is, as you'd suspect, it allows me to do Excel-based functionality. So I can do something like this. And if you're in the BI world, you understand that this is a pretty novel experience because we all want the Excel-based functionality, but we also want the in-database tool that can run these crazy queries and do all this crazy visualization and stuff. And you know, Omni's blending both of these things with this Excel functionality here. This is a very simple example of me summing this cell and this cell, and then you know it kind of populates the rows for me. But let's just say that I didn't know how to do this in Excel, and I wanted Omni to do it for me using an AI widget. Well, this is the option for you, right? So this bit up here, the ask AI to write a formula for you, and I'm going to do just that. Can you show me the running total of order items? I should say order item count. So, and I know what it's going to do. It's going to actually add a new column. It took the column that we have right now, and it actually added a running total. And if you click on each one of these cells, you can see what it did. It added Excel. The ability to write this in Excel, which is super clever. Okay, so that is just a quick overview of the 3 different AI options in Omni. They're super helpful. They're great for demoing, of course, but they're also good for saving time. A lot of time you don't want to search for that filter option. A lot of time you don't remember how you do running total, where you put the percent on the first, in between the B and the 2, and it drops the 3, and it does. You don't remember some of that stuff. And so it's really good to have the AI come in and actually solve some of this for you. And the great thing too about data like this, structured data, is we get to check all the things it's doing. We get to see the SQL it's writing. We get to see the formula it's doing. We get to see the filters that it's applying. It's not a black box. And so these AI features are really great. And I think it's fantastic that Omni's actually broken these apart and allowing us to be a little more prescriptive in the things that we like to build.